right, y'all. So I just saw Eddie Murphy's new movie, The Pickup, and I gotta be real. I had to rate that movie a 4/10. Now, I love me some Eddie Murphy, but I didn't like that movie because the jokes didn't land. The pacing dragged. It was little chemistry between the cast. And let's be real, Eddie just deserves better material. But one mediocre movie does not erase decades of greatness. Again, I love Eddie Murphy, so he could do no wrong in my eyes. So instead of me dwelling on giving a negative review about The Pickup, I want to celebrate Eddie Murphy and recognize my top 10 list of Eddie Murphy's greatest hits. Coming in at number 10 on my list is Dolomite Is My Name. I love this movie right here. This came out on Netflix in 2019, and my husband and I love this movie. And I realized that a lot of folks haven't seen Dolomite Is My Name, right? It's still on Netflix, right? Last time I checked. Check it out. It is so funny, and you will still see Eddie Murphy in his prime, and this is only a 6-year-old movie. Now, number 9 on my list. Vera, you better put that goddamn razor away before I blow your pinky toe off. Something like that, right? But Harlem Nights, y'all, circa 1989. And did you know that Eddie Murphy, he wrote it, he directed, and he starred in Harlem Nights? So when I say Eddie Murphy's the GOAT, he is the GOAT, okay? But comment down below, do you remember that fight scene with Vera? That was so hilarious, him fighting with Della Rose. Now, this movie also starred Richard Pryor and Red Fox, and it's a stylish, hilarious throwback to the 1930s with plenty of sharp one-liners. And Eddie Murphy did his big one in Harlem Nights. Number 8, Nutty Professor. This one brings me back to my childhood. I was, 11, 12 years old when Nutty Professor came out, and I absolutely adore this movie. This was Eddie's groundbreaking multi-role performance as the sweet but awkward Professor Clump, and his outrageous alter ego, Buddy Love, was pure comedic genius, guys. Comment down below. Let me know if you love Nutty Professor as well. Coming in at number 7 on my list is 48 Hours. This was Eddie's film debut, his first ever movie, and he was co-starring with Nick Nolte. And from this movie right here, we knew that Eddie Murphy was a star. Next up, we have Life. Oh my God, this is so nostalgic for me. Y'all making me want to go back and have an Eddie Murphy binge day. But do you remember Life with Martin Lawrence? This one is iconic. And number 5 on my list. At this point, I don't even know if I'm ranking them based on which movie I like better, but number 5, nonetheless, is Vampire in Brooklyn. One of the first ever vampires movie that I saw, and Eddie Murphy actually nailed it. Vampire in Brooklyn is a horror comedy where Eddie plays a smooth-talking vampire. Weird, wild, and pure 90s Eddie. Number 4 on my list is Norbit. Now, I know that Norbit is a love it or hate it comedy, right? Eddie Murphy, again, in this one, he played multiple roles. He played the shy Norbit, and he played, what's the name? Rasputia. Comment down below if you remember the name that he played. But nonetheless, I love me some Norbit. Now, number 3 on my list dropped back in 1992. Boomerang, y'all, actually starring the beautiful Halle Berry as well, and Chris Rock. Boomerang is a slick romantic comedy where Eddie plays a womanizing ad exec who finally meets his match. This movie was full of style, laughs, and a killer cast. I love Boomerang to this day. This is one movie that has aged very well in my books. Okay, now number 2 on my list. This is arguably Eddie Murphy's best role to date. Coming to America, circa 1988. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking about movies from 1988. But Coming to America, let me tell you, it's endlessly quotable. It still makes you laugh to this day. And Eddie Murphy, the way he played all of those different roles, I mean, comment down below. Let me know what your favorite role is that Eddie Murphy played in Coming to America. But in Coming to America, a royal prince goes undercover in Queens, New York to find true love. And Eddie plays multiple unforgettable characters that still make us laugh decades later. And I just love this movie so much. This is just an icon. This is something that I watched probably over 100 times. Now, number one on my list. I know you're thinking like, what could actually beat Coming to America? But let me tell you what does. The Golden Child. I love this movie. It's so nostalgic and magical and just whimsical for me. The Golden Child dropped in 1986, and it's a mystical adventure comedy where Eddie plays a streetwise social worker caught up in a supernatural quest. Again, this just defines my childhood. I remember watching Golden Child so many times as a young girl, right? But nonetheless, guys, comment down below, right? Let me know your top 10. But if that's too much to type out, just let me know your top 3 Eddie Murphy movies. I'm curious to know what you all think. And make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you do like TV show reviews and also movie reviews, guys. And turn your notifications on as well. And make sure you like this video if you love Eddie Murphy. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.